Hello, welcome back to myself. I'm here again. One more day. This is day 176. Yeah, 176. And let's go. Let's do. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. So, for today, I will talk. I will. No, I will talk with. I will talk to AI with the AI. Yeah, and it's this. Maybe I'll see what happened. Yeah, but first I have to see if the connection is good or not. Yeah. So let's start. Uh, the this side is not so good. The connection. Hello.
Hey there, I can hear you loud and clear. If there's anything else on your mind or anything you'd like to chat about, I'm here for it.
So let's go. Try. May let's try improve my English. Yeah. So what you have for today? For now.
Absolutely, let's do it. We can practice with a conversation or go over some vocabulary or grammar, whatever you prefer. Just let me know what you like to focus on, and we can get started.
Um, Pronunciation and vocabulary.
Great choice. We can definitely work on pronunciation and vocabulary. If you have any specific words or sounds that you find challenging, just let me know. Otherwise, I can pick a few vocabulary words for us to practice with, and we can also focus on how to pronounce them correctly.
Yeah, I have much troubles, but right now I can't find one so clear. So how can you help me to find it?
No worries at all. We can just start by having a casual conversation, and if you notice any words or sounds that feel tricky, just let me know. I'll point them out and help you with the pronunciation. And as we go, we can also introduce some new vocabulary. Sound good?
Yeah, that's good. Um, and now how we do this? What kind of thing is better for 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 our conversation keep going? Yeah.
Absolutely. It can just keep it natural and easy. We can talk about anything you're interested in, and I'll help you with any corrections or pronunciation tips along the way. Just let the conversation flow, and we'll make it fun and educational.
So yeah, it's this. I understood, and now let's talk about TV shows, movies, superheroes, and whatever thing about that kind of production, pro, production. How is the pronunciation of this word?
You did great. The word is production, and it's pronounced like production. Just break it down into three parts: product and chin. If you want, we can practice it a few times together.
Yeah, I understood. Production. Yeah.
Perfect. You nailed it. If you have any other words or phrases you want to go over, just let me know. And we can also dive into some fun TV shows or movies if you like.
Yeah. Let's do this. Um, let's start with
Awesome.
some curiosity about one superhero, like a superhero that have one great history, but don't have one movie or TV show yet.
Ooh, that sounds like a fun topic. There are definitely some lesser known superheroes with really interesting backstories. For example, there's a character named Moon Knight who has a complex and fascinating origin. If you want, we can dive into his story or any other superhero you find intriguing.
Moon Knight. This is from Marvel?
Yes, exactly. Moon Knight is a Marvel character. He has a really unique and sometimes mysterious backstory, dealing with ancient Egyptian mythology and multiple personalities. It's definitely a fascinating character. If you want to know more details, just let me know.
Let's skip for another character. Do you have some another?
Of course, another cool character is Doctor Strange, who is a master of the mystic arts and deals with.
I wanna characters that isn't so no yet. Yeah.
Got it. In that case, a lesser known character might be Moon Girl, also known as Lunella Lafayette. She's a super genius young girl with a lot of unique abilities and a really interesting storyline. If you'd like to know more about her, I can share some details.
I don't know. I don't felt it so interesting. Interesting. How is the pronunciation of this word?
You did really well. The word is interesting, and it's pronounced as interesting. Sometimes it's tricky because the middle part can be a bit subtle. If you want, we can practice it a few times.
Interesting.
That was perfect. We're getting it really quickly. If you ever want to practice more words or have any other questions, just let me know. I'm glad you're.
Let's skip for book. Yeah, for books. Right now I'm reading the book The Fourth Ring. I'm reading the fifth book, and I wanna know more about that kind of book. Yeah, those kind of book, and also I don't know. I don't wanna know about some spoiler. Yeah? I wanna know just curiosities or something else. Yeah.
Got it. I'll keep it spoiler free. The Inheritance Cycle series by Christopher Paolini is a fantastic fantasy series with dragons, magic, and epic adventures. The fifth book is a great read. If you want to know about any behind the scenes details or interesting facts about the series, just let me know.
Those books or this book will have some production in movie or TV show.
There have been talks about adapting the series into a movie or a TV series for quite a while. There was an earlier movie adaptation of the first book, but it didn't quite capture the full essence of the series. Recently, there have been some renewed efforts to bring it to the screen, so fingers crossed it happens soon.
So, have one movie, yeah?
There isn't a definitive movie or show out yet. A lot of excitement and interest around the idea. Hopefully, in the near future, we'll get to see the world of Aragon and his dragon, Saphira, come to life again.
Yeah, I got it. And
Awesome.
already have how many books?
The series has 4 books in total, so you've got the entire set to enjoy. Each one dives deeper into the world and the adventure, so it's a fun journey.
Yeah, I understand. Really, is a fun journey. I'm reading, yeah. I'm reading this book slowly. I'm not so fast to read because I'm reading this book in English and probably because that I spend much time in reading one unique page and I sometimes I have to translate a few words. So because that I'm slow, yeah.
That's totally okay. Reading in a second language definitely takes more time, and it's a great way to improve. Important thing is that you're enjoying the journey, and every page you read helps you get better.
So hello, let's keep it going, yeah. Let's keep it going. Hello again. Let's keep it going, yeah. And do you have some idea of something new, something that can be good to speak, to talk about in the internet?
Sure, we could explore a bunch of fun topics. For example, we could talk about the latest trends in technology or maybe some cool new discoveries in science. Another idea could be discussing different cultures or any travel destinations. If any of those sound interesting, just let me know.
Um,
No
so
problem at all.
let's talk about the hairs. Yeah, I'm trying let my hair grow a little bit. Yeah, I wanna change my appearance, how I look. So I will let my hair grow, and I don't know for how long I will let, but I'm let it grow. Yeah. So I wanna know about which kind of hair, about what kind of a shampoo should I use, and think is more, yeah, more information.
That sounds like a fun change. Letting your hair grow out can definitely give you a fresh new look. The type of shampoo you use can depend on your hair type. Like if it's curly, straight, oily, or dry, generally a good quality sulfate-free shampoo is a great choice to keep your hair healthy. If you have any specific hair concerns, just let me know and I can give you more tailored advice.
It's because I don't know which kind of hair I have, yeah. But my hair is dry, yeah, and also my hair is not so straight, but also not so curl. So I think it is half away, yeah, half a half away.
Got it. It sounds like you have a type that's somewhere in between straight and curly, often called wavy, and that can definitely mean it can get a bit dry. Hydrating shampoo and conditioner would be great for you, and maybe a leave-in conditioner or a hair oil to keep it nice and moisturized. If you want specific product recommendations, I'm happy to help with that as well.
I wanna know about the process of growth.
Hair growth can be a bit of a slow process, but on average, hair grows about half an inch per month, which is roughly 6 inches per year. Of course, this can vary based on genetic, diet, and overall health. If you're growing your hair out, just be patient and keep it healthy, and you'll see progress over time.
And another thing is about my beard. Yeah, my beard. Yeah, my beard. I have a little bit but it's not so visible. Yeah, it's still my beard is still thinner. But I don't know how to say this word in English. Yeah.
You're doing great. You could say your beard is still a bit thin or not very thick yet. It's totally normal for beards to take some time to fill in, and everyone's hair grows at different rates. With a bit of patience and good care, it can definitely get fuller over time.
Now about muscles. How can I gain more win or gain more muscles, more muscles, more weight. Yeah.
To gain muscle and add some healthy weight, you'll want to focus on a combination of strength training and proper nutrition. Strength training exercises like lifting weights are really effective, and you'll also want to ensure you're getting enough protein and calories. Consistency is key, and getting enough rest is important too. If you want more specific tips, I can definitely help with that.
Yeah, I understood. That's fine. Yeah. Yeah. Another thing. I'm watching one K-drama, one Korean drama, and in this Korean drama have some references, some things, some scenes that make make us make us the audience remember of another drama, another Korean drama. The name of this Korean drama that I'm watching right now is your I don't remember so clear. It's something like your toughness. Yeah, right now I don't remember, but they are not called drama that I think that they all be mentioned in this drama is 20, 21, 25, and probably have some things that is mentioned in those another Korean drama. So can you confirm about that?
I understand you're watching a Korean drama that references 2521. However, I couldn't find any drama titled Your Toughness. Could you please confirm the exact title? That way I can provide accurate information about the connections between the two dramas.
Yeah, I will see right now. So right now I'm going to see how is the name of this drama. Yeah. So I'm still getting inside the app, getting to the app. Yeah, and I will see. Let's wait. Yeah, a little bit here. So, yesterday I had said that I was going to record one video, but one video, yeah, for my another channel, but I don't did it. Yeah, I don't made this video. That video. I don't made that video. Yeah. So I'm still try find some idea, try thinking some kind of videos, yeah, that would be good for me create, yeah. Yeah, I right now I find the name of the Korean drama. Behind your tough. Behind your tough. So hello. The name of the Korean drama is Behind Your Tough.
Entendo que você está assistindo ao drama coreano chamado
Hello.
Behind Your Touch.
I want you to speak in English, and I wanna know if you have some connection between those two Korean drama, Behind You Tough and 2521, because I'm watching the Korean drama right now, Behind You Tough, and there have some scenes that looks like and mentioned the K-drama, the Korean drama 25, 20, 21, 25, yeah. So I wanna know if he have some connection or if it's the the creators want to make some wanted to give us some idea about that thing, yeah, about those production.
In Behind Your Touch, there's a playful reference to 2521. At one point, the characters even reenact a romantic fencing scene from the earlier drama, so it's definitely a fun nod to it. It seems like the creators wanted to add a little Easter egg for fans of both shows.
So it's just it. It's just that.
Yes, exactly. It's a fun little detail for fans who have watched 2521. It's always cool when shows include those kinds of references. If you have any other questions about the genre or anything else, just let me know.
Yeah, that's good. I get it. Yeah. So I want to know about the market. Yeah, about the market. 7-Eleven, because I have saw so many so many this so many places, there are so many places in the countries that have those have that that market.
It sounds like you're interested in the presence of 7-Eleven stores in different countries and how they operate in various markets. It's definitely a global brand, and the way they adapt to local tastes can be really interesting. If you have any specific questions about 7-Eleven in a particular country, just let me know.
This I have a talk to refer to that franchise to that store. But can you help me about that? And also I want to know about which country this this store is from.
Absolutely. 7-Eleven actually originated in the United States in the 1920s, but it became a global brand with a huge presence in countries like Japan, Thailand, and South Korea. Each country has its own unique products and store format, so it's quite interesting to see how it adapts. If you have a specific country in mind, I can share more details.
And the and in Brazil have some store.
7-Eleven tentou entrar no mercado brasileiro nos anos 90, mas acabou fechando as lojas devido à concorrência. Em 2018 houve uma nova tentativa, mas as negociações não avançaram. Então, por enquanto, não há 7-Eleven no Brasil.
That's good. I understood. But you had spoken in English, in Portuguese, and I want you to talk just in English, yeah? So let's keep it going. And now I want to know about the another store that is called the Subway.
Got it. Subway is a popular sandwich chain that originated in the United States as well. It's known for its customizable subs and salads. Subway does have locations in Brazil, so you can definitely find their stores there. If you have any specific questions about Subway or anything else, just let me know.
So that store sell what kind of thing? And I had
Subway's
this.
famous.
I had seen this store through some Korean dramas. Yeah, some Korean dramas have this store. So yeah, it's this.
Absolutely. Subway does pop up in a lot of Korean dramas. It's a recognizable brand, so it often appears in scenes where characters are grabbing a quick bite. It's pretty cool how global brands get featured in different shows. If you have any other questions about it, just let me know.
What kind of food is sold in that store?
Subway is known for its customizable sandwiches and subs. You can choose your bread, your protein, veggies, and sauces to create your own sandwich. They also offer salads and wraps, so there's a lot of variety to choose from.
So it's almost the same with McDonald's. Yeah.
They do have some similarities in the sense that both are global fast food chains, but Subway focuses on sandwiches and healthier options, while McDonald's is known for burgers and fries. Each one has its own unique style and menu.
Yeah, I understood. And
Awesome. I'm glad it makes sense. If you have any more questions or just want to chat about anything else, I'm here for it.
most of those giant stores and franchise and great markets, yeah, great business is from United States, and that's good, yeah. But I wanna know if you have some another franchise that is also great. is also well known that isn't from United States, but from another country.
Absolutely. There are definitely some big global franchises from other countries. For example, in Japan, there's Uniqlo, which is a huge clothing retailer. In Sweden, there's IKEA, which is known worldwide for its furniture. And from South Korea, you have brands like Samsung and Hyundai that have a massive global presence. So there are plenty of great examples out there.
Yeah, and from Brazil, have someone?
Yes, definitely. From Brazil, one of the most famous global brands is Havaianas, which is known for its flip flops and is popular all over the world. Another example is the cosmetics brand Natura, which has a significant international presence. So Brazil definitely has some great global exports. If you ever want to know more about these brands or anything else, just let me know. I'm always happy to help.
Yeah, that's good. I like to know about you a little bit, yeah. And I don't know what to ask you right now. Yeah.
No worries at all. I'm here to help with whatever you're curious about. No pressure. If you think of anything you'd like to know or chat about, just let me know. Otherwise, we can just keep it casual and have a nice conversation.
Mm,
Absolutely. Just let me
I
know
wanna
whenever you
know
have.
about the countries, about countries, and the languages. Um, which kind of languages, is- structure of language exists? Yeah, because I had tried to learn Korean, and because that I start know about the particles, yeah, particles that exist in that also exist in languages, and with this thing, I I have some doubts, some curiosity. If you have more curiosity, have more things that is so different from Portuguese or English, yeah. So I want to know how the language structure exists, how many exist, how different they are, and yeah, things like that.
That's a really interesting topic. Languages can vary a lot in structure. For example, Korean uses particles to indicate the grammatical function of words, which is quite different from English and Portuguese. Other languages like Chinese are tonal and don't have inflections. In contrast, languages like Finnish have a lot of cases and complex word forms. There's a huge variety out there, and it's always fascinating to explore them.
So can you tell me more about the Chinese? How the Chinese work? Yeah, I have some curiosity about that language. I also wanna learn that language in one day. Yeah, I don't know if in what day I will, with in what day or how many times in the future I will learn. Yeah, but I have this feeling, this wish to try learn that language. Yeah. So can you tell more about?
Absolutely, I'd love to. Chinese is a fascinating language. It's tonal, meaning that the pitch or intonation of a word can change its meaning. It also uses characters instead of an alphabet, so each character represents a syllable and a meaning. The grammar is relatively simple compared to some other languages because it doesn't have verb conjugations or plural forms. It's definitely a rewarding language to learn, and whenever you're ready, I'm sure you'll enjoy it.
So the great challenge is in the donation, yeah. So one unique word can have how many donations or how many donation is possible to exist to describe one word. Like I'm not so well to describe this thing, but I have one donation, and I wanna know that if this donation through this donation is possible say or pronounce more than 5 words, each thing like that.
I get what you mean. In Mandarin Chinese, there are four main tones plus a neutral tone. That means a single syllable can have up to four different meanings, depending on the tone used. So one syllable can represent multiple words just based on the tone. It's a unique and fascinating aspect of the language.
So can you pronounce or say some easy word, yeah, some easy sentence in Chinese right now, like I love you or something easy.
Of course, one of the most common phrases in Chinese is 我爱你, 我爱你, which means I love you. The tones are 我, third tone, I, and ni. Another easy phrase is 好, which means hello, but ni in the third tone, and 好 in the third tone as well. It's a beautiful language to get started with.
So if I wanna say I love you, I have to say whiny. Yeah? Is this whiny?
You got it. It's pronounced 我爱你. The 我 sounds like whoa in English with a slightly rising tone, and I is a sharp falling tone, and me is a rising tone. You're doing great.
So have this word, and also have another word that have almost the same sound.
Yes, definitely. Chinese is full of homophones. For example, the word ma means horse, but with a different tone. Ma means to scold. The tones change the meaning entirely, so it's a fun challenge to learn.
So let's say that for me, yeah, for me, I I was able to learn English in less than 1 year, yeah. In less than 1 year, I was able to understand English well and also speak, yeah, speak little things, few things. And if I wanna, or if I will start learning Chinese right now, how many times do you think would be possible for me learning that language? Would be more than 1 year, like 2 years or less?
And it's really awesome that you've made such great progress with English. Chinese is a bit different because of the tones and characters, but with consistent practice, you could definitely make good progress in about a year or two. The timeline really depends on how much time you dedicate to it and your learning methods, but with your motivation and dedication, I'm sure you'll do great.
Yeah, that's good. And one thing that making me making me start learning some language is the motivation. The motivation, that for what thing for what purpose I'm learning that language. And when this thing come to another languages like Chinese, like Korean, like Japanese, like Spanish or French, language that I wanna learn, but I don't have one great motivation, one great purpose for what, yeah. For what I'm learning that language. What I will do with that language if I learn that language right now. So because that I have tried to learn that language, but I gave up because I don't had one strong purpose for those languages. So can you help me with that thing? Hey there, do you understand me? Do you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. I totally understand what you mean about needing that strong motivation or purpose. One way to find that motivation is to think about the things you enjoy, like certain culture, food, music, or maybe even future travel plans. We can definitely brainstorm some ideas together if you'd like.
Um, yeah, music. I like music, and I like movies, shows, and I had start learning Korean because of the Korean dramas, but and also about the God, yeah, about I wanna know about the how another countries, another culture uh, have the relationship with God. But after some time, when I start make the counts, yeah, to see if if this purpose is so strong enough to for me keep going, keep learning that language. In the end, I end up give up. I give up to try learn that language. So it's this, yeah. I just wanna, I really wanna learn another language, but the motivation, the purpose isn't so good enough. And I don't know, yeah.
I totally get that. And it's really normal to feel that way. Sometimes having a personal connection or a specific reason can make a big difference. Maybe you can start with small goals like understanding a favorite song in another language or exploring a culture that really interests you. That can also help to make learning fun and part of your daily routine. And I'm always here to help you find that spark whenever you need it.
Uh, Another thing probably is because I'm always try do something for try earning money, yeah, try earning some money, and because that probably because that I don't have time or motivation, or when I look for another language, I don't have motivation enough to keep learning because that thing that will bring me in money in from suddenly, yeah. So because I think because those things too is that making this progress difficult, yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. Life can get busy, and it's natural to prioritize things that have a more immediate impact. But the great thing is that learning a language can also open up new opportunities and can even be a nice break and a fun hobby. Just take it one step at a time, and whenever you feel that spark of curiosity, you'll know it's the right moment. I'm always here to help when I re-meet it.
So now I want to know about the pronunciation, about the sound of the languages. Which languages have the most beautiful sound? Hey there. Hey you. Hear me? Do you hear me? Hello?
Yes, I can hear you. The perception of which language sounds the most beautiful is pretty subjective and can vary from person to person. Some people find French very melodic, others find Italian or Spanish to have a musical quality, and some people love the sound of languages like Japanese or Korean. It really depends on personal taste and what sounds pleasing to your ears.
And no. Yeah, and about the um, about the ramification of the language. Yeah, Portuguese and the English they don't have the same ramification. Yeah, di- directly. But the Portuguese have more words and is almost the same with English than French. That and French is more close to Portuguese, but French is more is in the same way, in the same time, more distant from Portuguese. Why this happen?
That's a really interesting observation. So, Portuguese and Spanish are actually quite closely related, and French is also
No,
a Romance language. So,
expression English, English. Do you hear me? Hey you. Hey you. Are you still there?
I'm here. Sometimes there can be a slight delay. I can definitely hear you. To continue on what you were saying, Portuguese and English do have some similarities because of many borrowed words and a shared history, but they also have their unique differences. French, being another Romance language, shares more similarities with Portuguese than English does, which can make it feel closer in some ways. It's a cool linguistic journey.
I'm trying to say that English it is it in the same ramification that Portuguese, but at the same time is it don't have more much words that is the same in Portuguese. and French from is from the same ramification that from the same ramification that Portuguese, yeah, like Portuguese, and these two languages is so different in sound and in words. Why this happen? I wanna know about that.
I see what you mean. It's really interesting how languages that come from the same family can still sound quite different. Even though Portuguese and French share a common root, they evolved separately over centuries, which changed their sounds, vocabulary, and grammar. English, on the other hand, has influences from a variety of languages, including Germanic and Latin roots, which makes it unique. It's a fascinating mix of history and culture.
So guys, oh myself. Um, I I'll finish it. I'll finish it. I'll finish it to talk to AI right now. Much 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 things that the AI said isn't it so deeply, yeah. Isn't it so deeply, so well explained. So this thing make me a little irritated. Yeah, a little irritated, a little sad, a little angry, a little angry. Yeah, because I wanna sometimes, yeah, I want something more explained. I want something more deeply with more explanation. But the AI is so deep. Yeah. So is this? Um, I finished to talking here, and I'm still with this feeling inside of me that I need to speak more. Uh, I feel that this conversation, that conversation right now, don't was enough. I don't spoke for so long. I don't spoke many words. I don't spoke many things, and I feel that my my mission, my goal isn't accomplished. Is accomplished yet? Yeah, I need to speak more. Yeah, but in the same time, it come those things, those that come that fact, the fact of the fact that I don't have much, yeah, much thing for me say right now. Yeah, much thing for to me say right now. Some about some subject, about something. I don't have so many things to say right now. Yeah, all I have to say, I already said it. Like I don't recorded video yesterday. I'm still try think about some ideas to create videos. I also today I was thinking I was, I was thinking I was talking talking thinking and talking. Yeah, today I was reminding me. Yeah, I was reminded about years months ago. Yeah, about the moment where I decided speak with the computer and start the camera and record the video, record myself is try speak for the first time. And right now I see that this little thing was important and was the the breakthrough, the breakthrough, the first step for me stay here right now, for me being able to talk. Yeah, I'm, uh, I'm not so good yet, but I'm able to talk. Yeah, I'm able to keep some conversation. Yeah, and that was a huge step, a huge moment, a huge decision that I had make. I had made. Yeah, I had made this decision. I started. I recorded. I remember the thing is. I remember the almost the I almost remember the feeling that I was felting in that day. This I had so many so much things inside of me that wanted to come out. Yeah, things for me say for me speaking English. Yeah, I was like pronounce it. Yeah, I was with this wish, this will, this feeling for try put it out, so speak, talk. Yeah, I was felt in this thing for a while. Yeah, before I started, before I decided, sh- st- before I decided talk. Yeah, before I decided talk, and since that day, since that moment, little by little, my brain started change. My brain, my tongue, my mouth, yeah, change. I'm saying this thing about my tongue, my mouth, because the pronunciation is is other, is other. Yeah, the pronunciation is different. The word is different. Sound that don't exist in Portuguese, and my tongue and my mouth have to learn those sound, yeah, those pronunciation, and yeah, I was able to understand, but to speak, to pronounce it was so difficult for me. Yeah, and when I look to this thing, when I remind this thing, this moment, I I have a this this assurance, assurance, certain. I have this certain that if I make one little step, one little decision, if I make a little decision here today, like about my another channel that I want to create, and I keep it going, keep it doing every day. In the future, my probably I would be changing. Yeah, I would be changing. Probably my life, probably my personality would be improved, would be changed. Yeah, and I'm still, if this is trouble, I'm still struggling if those, if we start, if begin, if that I need to start something, but a little afraid, a little uncertain, I a little, I'm a little unsure about the what or how or when, about the how, yeah, how how should I do, what should I make what should I make, yeah. I have this is troubles, this is questions, those questions, yeah. I have those questions, yeah. If this, I have to make some decision today and keep with this decision. This thing works. This thing works with my English with my English, with my learned in my learned English, my English learned. Yeah, this thing works with my English learned, and it also works with my English conversation, my English, my, yeah, my English conversation. I'll say my English conversation. Yeah, is almost will make will make or is almost the 200 days, yeah, since I started speaking English, and it's a lot of time, yeah, a lot of days, and I see that this thing really working, yeah, this thing that I have to make a decision today and try to do this thing every day, yeah, with frequency, try to do this thing with frequency, and in the future, the thing can be better, yeah, can be better, can be different. The things can change because of one decision you have made in past, yeah, in some day in the past. So this is something really important, something that I learned, yeah, I learned, and I had it tasted, I have it proved, I had it seen, I had it saw that thing, that point. Uh, 2 times, yeah, 2 times. Yeah, probably have another time with another things, but that I have this confirmation, this certain, yeah, this confirmation certain that it really work, yeah. The process, the time really working, and is this what I really need now is find something for me do, so is for me have the certain for me no, yeah, I don't know what I do, I don't know what to do. I know that I wanna create another channel and try grow this channel, but I don't know what to do or how to do or what kind of content, what kind of video should I create, and because that I'm struggle to start it, yeah. But I know if I start and keep it, in one day I will see progress. Yeah, in one day I will see progress. And is this? I probably the trouble is in myself. Yeah, the trouble is in myself or in myself. I need to be more brave, more brave to start, more brave to keep it going. Yeah, and this. I'll finish. I will start. I'll finish this video right now. And this. That's okay. That's good for now. It's good mission accomplished, and yeah,